Our PSA video is about the foster care system. What is foster care? For kids who can't securely stay with their biological families, the government offers foster care. While efforts are made to reconnect the family or find another safe and long-term option, these children are placed with temporary caregivers or foster parents who offer a secure, supportive environment. As soon as a teen in foster care turns 18 years old, they are no longer in the system and become a legal adult. Unfortunately, they lose state support and often face homelessness and little to no employment. Background. The number of children in and out of home care has increased at an unprecedented rate over the past 20 years. The policy framework governing foster care practice has undergone substantial changes, and there are still organizational barriers that make it difficult to assist the children in foster care. Agencies frequently struggle to give the families in their care suitable, sufficient, and accessible assistance. The disproportionate number of children of race, especially African American children, in foster care raises concerns about the system's fairness and jeopardizes the development of these children. Many foster families quit foster parenting after the first year because they find it to be an exhausting and difficult experience.
Every year, thousands of children enter foster care systems hoping for stability and safety and a chance to heal. But the reality they face is far more complicated. One of the biggest challenges today is the severe shortage of foster homes. Because there aren't enough families available, children are often getting separated and moved far from their communities or placed anywhere a bed is open, not necessarily where their needs will be met. This leads directly to another major issue, placement instability. Many children in foster care move from home to home, sometimes multiple times a year. Each move means new schools, new rules, and new losses, making it harder to build trust and feel secure. Another serious concern is underfunding, which results in overworked social workers carrying overwhelming caseloads. When one person is responsible for far too many children, it becomes difficult to provide the attention, advocacy, and emotional support every child deserves. This lack of resource also means that warning signs of mistreatment go unnoticed, which brings us to one of the most heartbreaking issues, abuse or neglect within foster placements. While many foster families are caring and committed, some families still experience unsafe environments that further harm their well-being. And finally, thousands of young people age out of foster care every year without the support they need to transition into adulthood. Without stable housing, financial guidance, or emotional support, many struggle with homelessness, unemployment, and mental health challenges. These issues remind us that foster care isn't just a system. It is a lifeline, and improving it means ensuring every child is met with safety, dignity, and a real chance at a brighter future.
Here are some solutions to improve foster care. Improve cross-sector data, sharing clear information systems. Integrated systems like health, education, child welfare, courts. Let caseworkers and providers coordinate care, track outcomes, and target services earlier. Studies show automated information exchange is feasible and improves continuity of care. Another solution is adopt trauma-informed, youth-centered care across the system, meaning train staff, foster caregivers, and partner providers in trauma-informed approaches. Redesign policies and everyday practice to reduce re-traumatization and center young people's voices. Trauma-informed models improve caregiver responses to behavior, engagement with services, and youth well-being. Another solution is prioritize family centers, reunification supports, and permanency planning. For example, when reunification is safe and appropriate, Families need sustained, practical supports like mental health services, housing, employment, before and after reunification. Research links well-structured reunification supports to higher success rates. Another last solution to improve foster care is build robust transition services for youth aging out, like in housing, education, and employment. Programs targeted at transition age youth, TAY, improve housing stability, education attainment, and employment outcomes. When they include individualized planning, housing supports, and continued access to mental health care. Reviews and mixed methods study document continuing gaps without these services.
So what can we do to help if we're not foster parents and we don't work in the foster care system? There are actually a lot of ways to get involved. You don't need special training or a social work background to make a real impact. I've put together a few donation and volunteer opportunities here, and each one has a QR code if you want to learn more. The first link is for the Alliance for Children's Rights. They provide free legal help for kids and families involved with the foster care system. Their work covers things like securing safe housing, getting kids the right educational and healthcare services, and helping finalize adoptions or guardianships. Basically, they make sure kids in the system aren't overlooked. Along with donations, they have volunteer opportunities such as mentorships and internships. The next organization is Foster Love, which offers hands-on team-building volunteer projects. These are great if you want to do something active and meaningful. They run programs like Sweet Cases, Superhero Boxes, STEM Boxes, and Build-A-Board. A big reason Sweet Cases exists is because a lot of kids entering foster care are handed trash bags to pack their belongings. These duffel bags filled with essentials and comfort items can help restore a sense of dignity during that really stressful transition. The other projects focus on building confidence, creativity, and connection. Things like STEM kits, superhero-themed boxes, or even building a skateboard give kids positive experiences they might not otherwise get. Foster Love also hosts group volunteer days so you can participate individually or with friends or coworkers. The third link is for Orange County's Social Services Agency, which runs holiday programs like Operation Santa Claus and Angel Tags. These programs make the holidays a little brighter for foster kids by providing gifts, clothing, and other essentials. You can donate money, drop off new items, or pick up an angel tag from a partnered local library or business. Each tag has a child's wish list item on it, so you can buy something specific that a kid actually wants. The last organization is Teen Leadership Foundation. This organization focuses on older foster youth who are aging out of the system. This group is especially vulnerable. Many young adults leaving foster care face huge challenges like homelessness, unemployment, limited education, and sometimes even trafficking. Teen Leadership Foundation tries to fill those gaps by providing mentorship, job readiness training, leadership camps, and housing support. You can help by donating or volunteering as a mentor, because having one consistent, supportive adult can make an enormous difference for someone entering adulthood without a family network. Overall, creating safer housing for foster children isn't just about buildings or programs, it's about community. When we support these organizations, donate, volunteer, or simply stay informed, we make sure that every child has a safe place to live during some of the most difficult moments of their lives. Even small actions from people like us can add stability, dignity, and hope. Thank you for taking the time to learn about these issues, potential solutions, and resources, and for considering how you might be part of creating safer, more supportive homes for foster youth.